What's up, y'all? Diamond07 here. Okay. Well, I watched the Vice show. I watched Lovely T. I watched other people videos talking about this Donald Trump rally. Okay. So, I mean, so much going on in this world. You know, I really not pleased. God is not pleased. Okay. So I'm gonna keep it real with everybody. I'm not pleased about what's going on and all that. But you know what? What I don't like is for any president to encourage violence and stuff like that. But I hate to say this, but I agree with some people. Donald Trump is not fit to, excuse me, is not fit to run this country. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real though. That's why I'm not supporting them because like I say, anybody that encourage violence and all that stuff, I mean that ain't even right on the serious side though. Okay, but talking about building a wall, I would build a wall myself. You know, so on the serious side, if I run for president, I build a wall and a bridge. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't build a wall like that. You know, but I mean, what does the Mexican border be between the United States and Mexico look like? I wonder, you know. So as far as building a wall, I wouldn't even get into that. Okay, all right. So as far as that, the wall, the bridges, and all that stuff, you know. I mean, I'm just saying it's important to register to vote, you know. But on the serious side, I'm gonna let y'all know I'm not voting for Hillary Clinton. Okay, all right. I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't voting for Hillary Clinton at all. You know, I'm keeping it real. You know, so I'm just saying if I gotta vote, I'm just gonna vote for somebody. You know, because I'm not supporting Hillary Clinton. I'm keeping it real with everybody. I don't support Hillary Clinton at all. All because of the stuff she said in the past and stuff like that. I mean, bring them to heel. I don't know what that meant. You know, that got me confused. You know, I'm very, very confused about that. Bring them to heel. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm gonna say that. Oh Jesus! But like I said, I do not encourage. I mean, say support evilness. You know, okay. So the people I would support is Obama, Romney, Bush, people like that. Okay. So, I mean, for Donald Trump to say that President Bush was the worst president, I wouldn't say that. You know. So on the serious side, I wouldn't say none of that because everything that could be said could be negative. Well, it's negative, okay. So I'm not gonna call nobody out of their names. You know, not them protesters, not them Trump supporters, not the Clinton supporters. You know, because I'm not supporting Hillary Clinton because of what happened a long time ago. You know. And as a matter of fact, everybody, I'm not into no politics, okay? I mean, I don't watch Fox News, I don't watch CNN and stuff like that. I hear a lot about Donald Trump going off on Megyn Kelly, Rosie O'Donnell, and people like that, especially going off on the Pope. Wow, he had a lot of guts to go off and go against the Pope Francis. You know, I'm like, wow. When I watch him, I'm like, Donald Trump don't take no shit from nobody. You know, on the serious side, he don't take no shit from anybody. You hear me? Nobody whatsoever. Okay. Yes, indeed. Something I wanted to talk about. Well, all I'm saying is, I don't think Donald Trump is fit to run this country. I'm sorry, okay? I agree with Phil, you know. I do agree with him though, because you know when he make advise show media with a common sense approach. Yeah, I watch his shows every day. You know, I even watch his videos in reruns. You know, on my TV, on my computer. Okay, I don't know what y'all watching me on. Y'all probably watching me on your tablet or your computer, your TV from your Wii U or smart TV or your smartphone or something like that. Y'all probably watching me on a train from y'all laptop or something, or on a plane or something like that. You know, so anyway, I try to make sense with common sense, but sometimes I say things out of ordinary. You know, like my last video. When I was talking about suing the school and stuff like that, that's the most stupidest thing I've ever said, you know. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with everybody. I said some dumb things too, you know. I'm not gonna just go at it with Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton and some of those politicians that be saying something out of line. I'm gonna get on myself because I be saying things out of line myself. You know, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I talk dumb stuff myself, okay? So, like I say, you can't always blame other people for your mistakes. You know, I make mistakes. I'm a man of my word, you understand? I'm definitely a man of my word, okay? To tell y'all that I made that mistake or I made this mistake. I don't deny nothing, you know? So, first of all, I don't deny what I did. Second of all, I don't admit to nothing I don't do, you know, like this chick, Natasha Ned, okay, Latasha Ned, I'm sorry, you know, she made that video threatening white cops and stuff like that, and white people and stuff like that, well, threatening the police in general, you know, so, and then she denied that, you know, but let me tell y'all this again, I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. I can read lips sometime, you know, so I can hear and see at the same time, okay? Sometimes I misquote that, you know, sometimes I mishear that, you know, sometimes I be like, what did you say? What's that? You know, or I'm sorry, or something like that. Sometimes I say I'm sorry when I ain't hear what they say, you know, so I'll be like, I'm sorry, what you say? You know, so that's all. Alright, back to that part, I'm sorry part, you know. When I say I'm sorry, but you know, some folks be like, I'm sorry. So I understand that now, okay? I would ask, what are you apologizing for, you know? But on the serious side, y'all, I understand that I'm sorry part. When he said it with a question mark, you know. Okay. So all I'm saying is this: Hillary Clinton ain't fit to be president either, and Donald Trump either. I'm sorry, you know. I mean, I'm not supporting none of them because I'm not into no politics. Okay, I'm definitely not into no politics, you know. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I first heard of President Barack Obama, or should I say Senator Obama, was he a senator at the time? I wonder, cause you know when I first heard of Obama, I wasn't supporting him either. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I wasn't supporting Obama when I first heard of him, you know, cause the reason why I wasn't supporting Obama because I didn't know what he was all about, you know. I didn't even support McCain either, you know. I ain't supporting none of them, you know. So, you know, before Katrina, I supported John Kerry. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I did support him, you know. So right now, I'm not supporting none of these politicians, you know. All them politicians do is make up promises. They don't keep the damn promises, you know. I mean, that's a darn drag, you know. So that's all I'm gonna say for right now, okay? All right. So make sure y'all go out and register to vote, okay? So it's very, very important, you know. Get those bad people out of office. Well, as a matter of fact, all types of people could be bad, especially Democrats, you know. Okay? All right. So that's all I'm going to say for right now. All right, Domino 7 out.